we're going to be reacting to something Nia Jax chair shots. You watch this.
Oh my God, I did watch this.
Well, guess what? We're going to watch it together. We're going to slow-mo look through this, and you tell me what you think has gone wrong. We did this on the Stevie Richards show as well, by the way. Nia Jax was not only the first entrant in War Games. Someone was thinking, that's got to be a rib. They put Nia Jax in there for the full 30 minutes or so. It wasn't really a very good match until it somewhat came together in the closing minutes. That being said, the low point was probably a total cluster of chair interaction between Nia Jax, Naomi, and Bayley.
Go ahead. Let's show this, and I'll tell you my whole. I talked about it the other day on another podcast I do on Sportskeeda. But let's watch this, and I'll give you what I said there.
Okay, one sec. Okay, here we go. I'll just play the first one on Naomi.
Up.
Let's do the first one first. I can drag it slowly for you. So we're sort of in the way there. I'm sorry. Let me just move us over to here. There we go. Right. Slow-mo. She sort of dings her in the elbow/leg. And then the second one.
She holds it up and then delays it. Wait a minute. And then the hands go up. Oh, my God.
What's Nia Jax thinking there? Because, I mean, like, from that angle, there's only one way the chair's going, and that's directly on top of her head.
Okay, which way is this chair turned?
Let's
see, wait a minute.
Yeah, the flat.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, the flat bit's going towards Naomi.
Okay. Because if you turn it the other way, you got that, the top part of the chair, like it's coming down at an angle to the head, which is the wrong way to do it. But anyway, I think what Nia was trying to do here is not hurt anyone. Because, of course, she's aware of all the accusations against her about being reckless. But my thought is, who thought it would be good for her to get a chair? See what I mean? I mean, there's a certain way to throw a chair, and you just don't learn it the first time. This is an art form, people. And you don't say, okay, I want you to draw a circle. Oh, I've never drawn a circle before. Oh, just make it, you don't do that. It has to be learned. And I don't know, this could be the first time that Nia Jax has ever had a chair in her hand to hit someone. And of course, she's holding back to make sure she doesn't scatter anybody's brains. Congratulations to her, but it still hit look bad. But in the body, didn't she come across like the midsection of Naomi at one point?
Yeah, she's actually hits her at the elbow there.
There it is. But
here's the thing:
anyway,
is it Naomi's fault partially as well here? Because she's not feeding her back to Nia Jax. And similarly on the second one, if we scrub through, look at this.
No, let me tell you why she did that. Okay. She's scared. She is scared that Nia is going to kill her. Believe me, if you said, okay, hold still, I'm going to hit you. And you've never been hit by that before, you can go, oh, God, and you're going to tense up. That's what she did. So neither one of them are at fault here. Who's at fault is whoever green-lighted this spot, I think. Because maybe if another girl had the chair, of course it would have looked better. But Nia was, I think, afraid that she was just going to really hurt one of these girls. And she's holding up too much.
Is her body language suggesting that she should be cut off here? Because, look, I mean, that's pretty exaggerated. And then Naomi just sort of like cowers. See what I mean?
Oh, now, but what are you going to do? I've had guys throw chairs at me. Yeah, some of them I says, what I would do usually, if they hit me hard, I'd pick a chair up and, I'd hit them hard back, not in the head, of course. The hardest I've ever been hit, Tommy Dreamer hit me in Memphis one time. I swear to God, I thought I owed him money. My God, he hit me. And he actually stunned me. but he didn't knock me down, didn't knock me out, and then hit me across the back again hard. But we were in the middle of a match, so we were out in the crowd, but this time we work our way back to around the ringside. That's where I ended up with the chair, and I remember telling him receipt. He knew exactly what was coming. Mm-hmm. And brother, I brought it down, not as hard as I could, but pretty solid to just let him know indirectly that, yeah, I noticed how hard that chair was. But guess what he said when I hit him with the chair?
Go on.
Nothing. Because that's the way they worked in ECW. They worked like that. That's why most of them guys that went through ECW are brain dead. Their brains are scrambled. So, they would say in front of that crowd in Philadelphia, and I've been in that building, and the building's not that big. They could get 1,200 people, 1,400 people in there. But when they see those chairs coming in and hear it actually connecting with the head, it would sound off, and all those people would just go nuts. Of course, by the time the wrestler got out of the ring after he took those chair shots, he was nuts too. But anyway,
well, speaking of noises, let's listen to the Bailey one.
Naomi doing her best to protect herself, and Jax.
That was it.
Let me hear that again.
That was it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
One sec.
Doing her best to protect herself, and Jax just swinging wild.
There it is.
Okay, let's go through that one again. It seems that Bailey. What is Bailey doing?
Can we do it at full speed just for a second?
Yeah, that was full speed.
Okay, that's it.
That was full speed. Look, I'll do it one more time.
Her best to protect herself, and Jax just swinging wildly.
That was it.
Oh wow.
So here's the other thing. What's Bailey doing here? She's on one knee. Her head is straight up.
Probably praying.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Like the last second, she ducks down to take it on the back, and then Nia doesn't want to hit her very hard, so she goes.
So I think I'm correct in saying that Nia was very, very careful not to really hurt these girls because, of course, she knows her reputation as being a little reckless. But the fault in this goes to the person, the agent of the match, who actually okayed or green-lighted Nia Jax getting a chair in the first place. Did she get hit back?
I can't remember. It wasn't within 2 minutes ago, so I can't remember anymore. That being said, it almost strikes me as like, these girls have been trained for like 10 years now, or wrestled, from NXT to WWE for 10 years pretty much across the board. Yeah, it always seems, and same with some of the guys as well, is that when things go off the rails even a little bit, no one knows what to do. So then something like that happens where it's really clumsy.
Well, that's the difference between the days that I wrestled, because they set this up from the get-go. From the first time, and Nia Jax started the match, correct?
Yep.
Which was, to me, a bad decision. You start that match with somebody who can really go and put an opponent in there who can really go. So you're opening this match. This is the first thing that people see is two girls really getting after each other. Then, if you met Nia Jax coming down second, or even third. Now people said, oh, let's see what's going to happen here. Now you got a prelude to what's going to happen inside that cage then. I think they would have been well served if they'd had Nia Jax come second or third and see what happens then. Because now, and also Nia Jax starting first. The match went 37 minutes, correct?
Something like that, yeah.
That's very, very long for somebody like Nia Jax. She's never had a 38-minute match in her life, even though I heard the last 6 or 7 minutes, she wasn't really involved. But still, that's 30 minutes. That is a very, very, it's a lifetime to Nia Jax. And she's never done that before. And that was a bad place to showcase it on a PPE. And it backfired on them. I mean, everything WWE does isn't always great. They make mistakes, And I think they won't make that mistake again.